Hello, Moscow, Idaho. We're at Red Bento. Gonna have a little teriyaki chicken. Let you know how it goes. Red Bento, we've eaten here quite a bit, and I do like their teriyaki chicken. Let you know. This is Bono's Cooking. Thanks for watching. We're ready.
I think we're ready.
Chicken and egg roll 2 pieces. Is that teriyaki chicken, right? Can I get broccoli, steamed broccoli, instead of that salad? And we're also gonna get a plate of this chicken fried rice. Well, that wasn't very warm and friendly. It's usually warm and friendly here with this different server, but maybe he's having a bad day. Wasn't greeted properly. He's kind of irritated that we were here and there's nobody here but table of 5. Maybe he's having a hard day. Restaurant business, you actually have to have a hard day and not let people know you're having a hard day and not take it out on the guest. You still have to treat the guest with respect. You still have to be polite and nice and make them feel warm and fuzzy all over. If an employee can do that, that's a great employee that can leave their problems where their problems need to stay. Let your guests feel warm and friendly. You know, we've been here a few times and there's usually not a lot of people in here. It's usually not busy. The people act like they're working so hard, like they're really busy. And there's not a lot of joy going into the kitchen at all. It just doesn't seem like they're enjoying what they're doing. It seems like they're stressed out. I don't know if the server's just having a hard day, but the place is kind of dirty. You can see behind this wall and there's so much storage here. There's so much money sitting on shelves. It's weird. There's so much storage. I mean, do they not get weekly orders where they don't have to have so much stored on shelves? It doesn't make really sense to me. But somebody needs to give our server a glass of nice juice. He needs a really tall glass with a big straw with ice of nice juice, because he's not very nice. I really like servers that are just nice to the guests. It does increase tips, I'm sorry to say. I kind of tip on grace. I don't tip on anything else. I don't know what he's going through. He might be having a hard time. We'll let you know how the food is. So my server has me in a position where I don't want to ask for a fork, because I don't want to use chopsticks. I want to use a metal fork. But I'm afraid to ask him for anything because I'm afraid he's going to be mad at me. I'm going to ask because I want a fork. But I feel like I'm irritating him by asking him anything. I asked if I could have broccoli instead of this red salad they make. He's like, I can ask. Well, if a guest is asking for something, there should never be a no. I've been to restaurants before where I'll ask for, can I get this instead of this? They're like, no, we can't do that. I'm like, what do you mean you can't do that? You should do anything your guest wants, whatever it is. Whatever your guest wants. You charge them extra. If they want it, you do it for your guest. You do anything for your guest. That's my motto. Do anything for your guest. Make sure your guest is happy when they leave. They're gonna spend $50 at your restaurant. A couple is, maybe more. So do what you can to make sure they're taken care of. I'm in a good mood today. I'm just scared of my server. I'm scared. So egg rolls, they're a little doughy inside. Got a decent flavor. Well, if you dump it in this red sauce, they're good. They're a little doughy, mushy. So I've asked this before, but I've asked for steamed broccoli, and they've done it before. And I usually ask them to steam it a little longer, and I can never get them to steam it as long as it should. It's just barely steamed, barely cooked. It's still kind of hard. Some people like that. I like it a little more tender. My chicken came out a little overcooked and cold. It was cold tonight. And I got white rice. My wife said the pot stickers, she had to send it back because they were cold. And they're usually pretty good, but they're just, maybe the cook's having a hard day. We've been here a few times. She gets pot stickers a lot and they're usually good. Tong Fong Lo in Oroville, California is the best Chinese food you'll ever eat. So tonight, they're just off a little bit. Service was off. The chicken's off. The egg rolls are off. The chicken fried rice, we ordered some extra chicken fried rice to take home, and it's decent, but it's kind of greasy. I think it's a little bit too much grease. I really want to do a good review when I go places. I really want good reviews. I want to give people 10s. I have to be honest about my meal that night. And I'll come here again. I won't do another review. And I'll come here again because we've eaten here a few times. Usually when you order a teriyaki chicken dinner, you get 12 ounces of chicken. That's a lot of chicken on a plate. And the teriyaki sauce is good. You really can't mess up teriyaki sauce. I mean, you can, but Generally, it's fairly good teriyaki sauce. It's usually good. You get water bottles for your water. If I may have a drum roll, please. Tonight says 5 out of 10. I wish I could do more. Maybe somebody else can come do a review and it'd be more. But tonight's just a 5 out of 10. Maybe they're off a little bit. That's my review tonight for Red Bento in Moscow, Idaho. 5 out of 10. Thanks for watching. I can't wait to eat more. Never trust a skinny chef.